So I'm going to take you on a journey with me. I got a little bit of an extended weekend and I'm going to be going up to the North Shore. I am currently making some bacon for a big breakfast of mine, and it is officially 2018 right now, so Happy New Year's, guys. It's going to be really, really, really cold. -13. Whew. I'll be meeting my buddy Nate up there. We're going to meet at Gooseberry Falls. I'll take you on this journey with me, and I hope you enjoy it. Nate and I just arrived here. Gooseberry.
Gooseberry or gooseberry?
I don't know. I think Minnesotans say gooseberry. That's the first falls. You can't really see it great in this camera, but Nate's going to take some great photos from that one.
I did not like how far my foot went down there.
Uh-oh. Nate's falling through the ice. I don't know if you can see or hear that, but yep, that's running water. Right off the side of a waterfall that I'm standing on. No big deal. It's another day in Minnesota. So I'm gonna try to get video of inside this hole and not drop my camera or phone. And it's not really doing it justice. You can hear the water. See the icicles.
Oh man, what's going on here?
We are gonna walk right out on the river. Some cracks in the earth here, but oh.
Let's do falling first, then them.
Still on the top of Mid Falls. Battery life is running low, so I gotta make this fast. Nate and I came down here to enjoy Lake Superior, and there's a river running out there. Nate's taking some beautiful shots with his wide angle lens.
Wide angle, baby!
We're gonna go enjoy the beach over there on that side after we're done over here. It's a beautiful day. And we might do sunset here.
I'm gonna leave my camera stand.
So we are on the shore of Lake Superior. There's a sweet crystallized rock out there. And the cameras aren't doing too good at picking up the waterfall kind of icicle stuff because it's all white. But it's pretty nonetheless. Really nice out here. It's pretty icy over here, but we're going to try to make it out there. Get a little closer at least. And it's all smooth ice. Just the whole ground is frozen up here. Pretty cool. So Nate and I are stopping for lunch at Northwoods Family. Oh, damn it. Northwoods Family Bar and Grill. Just show my keys from here. This place is pretty fancy. That's how you can tell if the restaurant's good. If the bathroom is nice, the restaurant's nice. Or clean at least. They even got one of the walrus things, man. Well, we just finished up at Northwoods Family Bar and Grill in Silver Bay. If you guys are ever in the area, I highly recommend it. We just had their soup of the day and chili, and both were rave reviews. Buddy Nate and I made it out to Palisade Head. We are now at the top of Palisade Head. Quite the view. Try not to get too close to the edge here. This is where, unfortunately, a 15-year-old girl fell and died this past fall. So.
Want to sit on that ledge at all? Like this one, not the ledge.
Sure. Palisade Head with Buddy Nate. All right, this is our last stop before Nate heads back. There's the big Grand Lodge. Probably go up to Shovel Point. So I have to record this. There's a person down there scuba diving or snorkeling or whatever you call it. It's what, like 5 degrees out right now? This guy's just snorkeling in Lake Superior. So the scuba diver is taking pictures and he's blowing our mind. We're out here in our winter jackets. I believe there are angels among us. We just got back from our little walk on Shovel Point. He's back taking pictures. My phone died, so I couldn't take pictures anymore with my phone. But apparently it's going to be a full moon tonight. I think I'm going to go for a full moon hike. I'm going to drive down to Crosby Manitou State Park, and that's kind of out in the sticks. And I don't think there's service there, so I'm going to wait for my phone to charge up. I'm just sitting in the Jeep waiting for it to charge. Well, Nate and I have made it out to the beach. It's a full moon. Apparently it's a super moon. The super friend.
Super Nate.
Yeah, batteries are not great in this cold.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
So you can't see it through my camera, but there's a huge halo around the moon right now. Nate's getting good pictures of it. So Nate headed back down. It was a beautiful day. January 1st, 2018. Happy New Year's, everybody. It is now 2 degrees. It's 6:48 at night, and I am heading out to George Crosby Manitou. It's kind of in the backwoods, so I'm on some gravel roads right now. Some would say maybe it's not safe to record while I'm driving like this, but I'm going at a safe speed, 30 miles per hour. Guys, we just made it to the first place that I'm going to camp out in my Jeep. I think I'm going to name her Jessie. I think she's kind of a Jessie. Starts with a J. Jeep starts with J. We'll see if it sticks. I've never really named my vehicles, but for some reason it feels right. I'm looking at the moon right now. It's a full moon. I think I'm going to get supper started. What I brought was brats, and I have a little propane grill and stuff, so I don't have to worry about messing around with a fire, although I would like a fire tonight. Fires are always preferred, but I don't want to have to go and rummage for wood in the cold snow and stuff. Alright, so for supper, this is what I made. 2 very burnt brats. I wanted to cook them fast, and they're cheese filled, so they were dripping cheese and just started on fire, but that's okay. It's only 7:30, so what do you do at 7:30 after you're done eating? Well, you take a walk. It's a full moon. I am now standing on a lake, pretty much in the middle of it right now. It's a pretty small lake. It's a beautiful night. So I just want to try something, a little test here. Now that I'm around this big lake, let's see what happens. Nothing. Damn. I just came back from my hike. Oh, what's that? Do I have something on my mustache? Slash beard? Yeah, I got frost everywhere. Well, it's part of having a beard, but it actually keeps me really warm. I don't really need a face mask. I was worried about my nose getting pretty cold, but hasn't been happening, so it hasn't been windy yet either, though. Hopefully it stays that way. But I think I'm gonna make my bed, set up my curtains, see how the setup goes. So I just got everything set up. I'll show you what I got going for blankets here. So I have my mattress pads. I got 2 of those, so they're both 1.5 inches thick. That sitting on plywood. My first fleece blanket that I laid down. And then I have my sleeping bag. Inside my sleeping bag, another little fleece blanket. This is what I use for my liner in my sleeping bag. And then I have another fleece blanket, like a burrito. I'm kind of just chilling in here. And then I have like my water and stuff in a nice little storage area. Well, I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. It's only 9:15, but I woke up at like 5 this morning. It's been a pretty great 2018 so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, morning time for me. Might be nighttime for you. Or daytime, or afternoon time, or playtime. Good night. Good morning. So this is how much light is being let through. Yeah, it dropped a little bit over there. This stayed pretty dark, actually. Yep, got a little frost in my windows. Definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh. Frozen solid. Let's check the thermometer on my watch. 4.8 degrees. But damn, that's cold. It is cold right now. I slept pretty cozy last night. It was pretty good. I woke up with kind of a sore throat. But hey, I made it through the night. And I was really comfortable, actually. Outside of my blanket setup, it's cold. I slept from 10 to... I woke up at like 8 o'clock. So about 10 hours. That's where I slept last night. Jeep. Alright, I wanted to show you guys my cooking setup. Today I am making pancakes with sausage. Oh, and that is looking good. Still needs a little bit of time, but it's cooking pretty dang slow. Go ahead and turn that up a little bit. Got my pancake mix in here. Yeah, some butter and syrup. So that is it. So there's my Jeep. She treated me pretty well last night. I stayed pretty nice and warm. So I'm gonna go on a hike, go down to the waterfalls, hopefully. They call them the Cascades. Bye, Jeep. Here we go, the beginning of the hike. Superior Hiking Trail. Well, I stopped at this little building just to have some water. This is kind of cool. There's always tons of graffiti and stuff. Damn kids. It's actually kind of cool to read through. I'm glad people do it. It's more like art nowadays. But one kind of cool thing that I wanted to show you. You are not what you own. You become the things we do. Do you do what you do for the sake of what you own? Aaron Teague, the boss, the pimp. Jesus is the answer. Chris and Andrea, 06. Aww. That's Christopher to ya. I heart horses. I'm being like one. Halfway done. Oh my gosh. So, kind of interesting to read through every now and then. I think we're gonna pick up the backpack and get going. Let's do this. Bye, little shack. Wow. We just made it where few have traveled. Let's go take a look. I don't think I want to get much closer. You can hear the water running right underneath that. But there's the waterfall. I'm pretty much standing on ice. You can hear with my walking stick there. It's pretty hollow. So I think we're good right here. It seems like we're on a shelf, but there's no way I'm going any further out there. I'll walk up the trail a little bit more, see if up there is a better shot. Making our own trail now. It's pretty dang deep. Probably about 10 inches up here, so I don't know how much further I'm gonna go, but we'll see what the view brings us. I am having a hell of a time trying to track through. Yeah, it's very deep snow. Yeah, look at this. So 1 second it's rocks and stumps and hills, and then it's mud. Nope, we're going back. I was just thinking on my walk, as I usually do, and I was wondering when all the rivers and lakes and everything freeze, like freeze over in the winter. How do the wildlife drink? Do they just eat snow? Do they burrow into the ice and find the water? Do they start a fire and melt some water? What do they do? Well, I was going to be looking for animal tracks today, which I can see some, but I'm not good enough to identify what they are. But not only that, there's really not an imprint. The snow is so fluffy and powdery that it doesn't pack enough to make an imprint, so there's no way I can tell what that is. Could be a leopard, could be a wolverine, Sasquatch, Siberian tiger, Siberian kangaroo. Well guys, that's it for me on this trip. And what's that? I got something on my beard? Oh! Yep, just got back from the hike. That's the luxuries of having a beard. Also, brushing your teeth, eating cereal, eating soup, pretty much everything gets in there. It's not as glorious as some people think it is. You still have to trim it and keep it up and everything. That hike on the way to my car was pretty crazy. I lost my gloves. Oh, crap. I got turned around. Whoa. Hope you guys enjoyed the trip as much as I did, or at least half as much as I did, because I enjoyed it quite a bit. This ended up being a great test trip, a great beginning to the new year. Thanks for watching.